Welcome to my channel Planet Bio, and in this episode I am going to discuss the characteristics as well as the classification of class amphibia. Class amphibia. Amphi means both. And this is life. Both life. Both life, or you can say dual life. Dual life means aquatic as well as terrestrial life. That means the members of this class, they are capable of leading their life in water as well as on land. But if you see this part, only freshwater forms are there. Only freshwater forms means they will be found in rivers and ponds only. No marine water form is found. No marine water form is found. Now, this is all about occurrence. So, class amphibia means both life, dual life, aquatic and terrestrial life. Aquatic means they are found in fresh water only. No marine water form is available. You have to note down. Now, after that, one more thing you have to learn, that is, this is going to be the smallest class of vertebrata. A smallest class of vertebrata. That means only 3000 species is found. Only 3000 species. Now we have to learn one more thing. How to write the characteristic features of class amphibia. Now some important characteristic features. Important means characteristic features are many in number, but you have to mention the most important ones as mentioned in the NCERT textbook. That is, what is the feeding nature? What type of gut they have? How do they respire? What type of circulatory system they have? How many chambers are there in the heart? What type of kidneys do they have? What type of excretory nature they have? What about their nervous system? How many cranial nerves are there? How many spinal nerves are there? What about sensory organs, eye and ear structure? Some specific parts present there. For example, eye and ear you can write. And similarly, you can mention the reproductive system, whether they are oviparous or viviparous, whether they show direct development or indirect development, fertilization is external or internal, like that you have to proceed. So, we would write some characteristic features. First, we should write down the body structure. Body structure. Body structure means body is divisible into head, trunk and tail. Mainly head and trunk are present. Tail may be present or may be absent. In different forms you will find tail and you may not find tail. But neck is always absent. If neck is always absent, that means the head is not going to be movable. So as neck is usually absent, so head is immovable. Immovable. In cockroach, neck is present, so the head is movable. But neck is usually absent here, so head is immovable. Now, in frog, head and trunk are present. In salamander, you can see tail. And in NCERT textbook, you can find salamander as a reptile. Sometimes, as we see the textbook, as we read the textbook, as the figure appears there, you can say that salamandra or salamander is just like a reptile, but it is a tailed amphibian. Right? So, tail may be present or may be absent, but neck is usually absent. So, main part head and trunk. After body structure, we have to note down the adaptation. What about adaptation? As amphibians are cold-blooded animals, cold-blooded. Cold-blooded means 5 kilotherms. 5 kilotherms. Cold-blooded or 5 kilotherms. Or you can say ectotherms. Means this condition relates to the body temperature and the surrounding temperature. With the changing atmospheric temperature, the body temperature changes. That does not remain constant or fixed for all the time as we perform. We are warm-blooded animals. We are endothermic animals. We are homeothermic animals. So, the members of this phylum are cold-blooded or poikilotherms or ectotherms, means body temperature fluctuating. Body temperature fluctuating with the change in surrounding temperature. Now, what would happen in summer? They will have inactive time period. So summer resting or summer sleep is called aestivation. Aestivation. And similarly, in winter, they will have rest because they cannot adjust themselves with the change in surrounding temperature. So winter sleep is called hibernation. Hibernation. Summer sleep is called aestivation and winter sleep is called hibernation. That means the active or breeding season is rainy season. Rainy season. The skin remains moist and they have no problem in existing there in this biosphere. So, the inactive seasons you can see summer, winter. Summer sleep is called estivation, winter sleep is called hibernation, and the active or breeding season is rainy season. So that is a kind of adaptation for the members of amphibia or amphibians. One question arises. One question arises that we need to mention here. How can you differentiate between amphibians and amphibious? Amphibians and amphibious.